Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Change of top, I'm going to be shaving my head. I don't want to get all the hairs all over the back of my collar because I'll be wearing that shirt later for work again today to do a few quotes. Now, I'm going to move on to my head shave using the same razor I use for my face shave, which will be the Timeless. Open comb, 0.95 gap on the blade, scalloped head, 85mm handle I think it was. Beautiful, beautiful razor, shaved so well. I'm so close on my face without any irritation at all, none, absolutely none. Right, the brush I'm using, it's the same brush that Kyle over in Florida picked up from Magard, the Magard 26mm marble effect brush. It was nice to see that he got a few little extras in his box from the guys over there. I on the other hand got nothing, so I feel a little bit hard done to. No, I don't really. I've been rewarded in so many ways in this hobby, it's not funny. Right, let's get a good load on. And then I'm going to transfer the loads into my bowl, whip up an amazing lather, and then hopefully have a tremendous shave on the head. Got a couple of big spots in the back of my head though at the moment, so interesting to see how the Timeless deals with taking down this much hair. About 5 days growth on my head. In fact, it might even be 6. I think it's 5. Interesting to see how the Timeless deals with that amount of hair and whether it can actually deal with that amount of hair. As you can see, get my load on now. And I think I'm pretty much done. So this video could possibly be quite long, we'll soon find out. How's the angle on that? Spot on. Right, Saponificio Maraschino shaving grail bowl. Blob of water down there because this is quite a thirsty soap. And pop the brush in and start whipping away. There's a 26mm knot that's in this, but the brush is massive. It feels like a 40mm knot, 40mm brush, 30mm brush, sorry, not 40. I haven't used a 30 before, but I can only imagine. This looks similar to me in size of the Razor Rock Monster when I actually look at people that have used them. Try to compare looking at videos. The knot in this is just massive. Very soft knot. I'm not sure where Magard sourced the knots from. I know it will be China. It's a very soft, dense knot, and it's just massive. Dip the tips again, itchy nose. Whip up a good lather here. Now the scent on this Ice by Squadron Salt is beautiful. Like a gorgeous sort of cool water cologne. I'm pretty sure it's cool water. I keep saying it is. I'm waiting for Andy to get back to me with an answer. I've asked him what he would recommend to use with it. But I'm pretty sure it's cool water style or that sort of type of aftershave. Right, we're not far away yet. As you can see, beautiful sheen on there, lots of peaks coming already. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's plenty. I don't know if you can see the gloss on there. Gorgeous. Right, wet the head. And whip on the lather. Just on a side note, nothing to do with shaving. I don't know whether you guys out there watch Walking Dead, but that was one of the most boring episodes I've ever watched of any TV show, the one that's just been this week on Sunday in America, on Monday over here in Australia. One of the most boring ever. It was terrible. I'm getting a good lather up here, which is good. It's getting in between all the bristles, all the hair. Right, here we go. We're going to go straight against the grain. Yeah, stuff it. Let's just see what happens. Brand new Persona Lab blue blade in here. Very, very smooth, very smooth. I will say one thing about it, it's a heavy razor. But it feels very, very safe. I forgot to mention as well, blade gap, exposure on the sides here. There is a little bit, not much, a couple of millimeters. Enough to make you take notice. I just wonder if this would benefit. This is a heavy razor. I am actually, it's fatiguing my arm more because my shoulder's still, it's not been right for a long time. My shoulder is weak, so I'm struggling, but it is a heavy razor. But I don't feel I have to lift it off the skin because it feels so mild, even though it's not. It's definitely not a mild razor at all. Let's take this last one here. Well, no, it's mild. It's a mild razor. It feels very mild. It feels mild, sort of between mild and medium. But it's efficient, extremely efficient. I've got to be honest here and say, if this goes against the grain, as well as I think it is, I don't think my R41 can compete. First pass, yeah, absolutely superb. No irritation, no tugging, no pulling, it's just like a knife through butter, hot knife through butter. And that's 5 days growth. It's not like it's going through a couple of days growth, it's 5 days. And it's just wiped it out in one pass pretty much. Against the grain anyway, not with the grain on the back. Splash of water. And just reinvigorate the lather in the bowl, as you can see. Look at that. And the scent's superb. It really is top-notch stuff. Lathers easily. And it is tallow based, so people do say that tallow is a little bit harder to lather than vegetal based soaps. And then obviously there's people out there just won't buy tallow based soaps because they are an animal product, so it's not going to appeal to everyone for various reasons, but I can't argue with the performance of it. Performance is as good as any I've used. It's very slick, very cushiony, very protective. Right, against the grain. That's super. Smooth as smooth as smooth. Right, here we go. This is going to be the exciting part. It is absolutely tremendous. I've just nicked that little spot back here. Possibly not. I think I have. I just want to emphasise that's not the razor's fault, that's just because I've got a spot there. Now I'm obviously still getting used to the... I don't think I have actually nicked it, it just feels like it has. I can feel it cutting the hair, I can hear it cutting the hair, but I can't. I know it's doing it because it's pretty much BBS in the back here already. But it just feels so smooth. I mean, I think I've got, I feel like I've got a couple of nicks, but I don't think I have. Got a little one in the back there. I'm not sure if it's a nick or a spot. Oh, what a lovely shave. The rest of the lather out the brush for the touch-up pass. This is just tremendous. I do have that little nick on the back of my head here. But other than that, can't really feel anything else now. I think that's me. So there we go. From 5 days growth to nothing. we'll cut just one, but I'm not too worried about that. I might just hit myself with the old Allen block, just to help heal up a little bit. I was expecting something on my head. It is harder to shave, but in terms of actual comfort of shave, that's the smoothest shave I've had in my head. It was way more comfortable than the R41. Definitely a bit of feedback right here, just on the back of my head. He had lots of feedback, so obviously went overdone it a little bit there. And it's got a different angle to it. It's not got the same angle as the R41, definitely not. So hopefully that was a rough patch, it's not. Right. Humphreys, cucumber, melon, witch hazel. Bloody here somewhere, one of the wife's hairs. And while I'm waiting on that to dry, I'm just going to go through what I've used just now. I may have to incorporate this back into my shave because using the witch hazel, I need to give it a bit of time to dry before I pop on my final bits and bobs. The soap was Squadron soap, Ice, one of Australia's new artisans. He's been around for a few months now. I think he's been around a bit longer than that, trialling his soaps and getting things sorted. He's been sending them out to people to test them and getting them ready for the market. And he's done a cracking job, really has. It's very protective, very slick, beautiful scents. And that's on all of his soaps, they've all got lovely scents. I find Sweetheart and Spitfire to be similar-ish, but they're not. I can't put my finger on it yet. I'll hopefully be able to explain that and describe it a bit more in a later video. The brush we used was the Magard 26mm Marble Effect. Beautiful big chunky brush, lovely soft tips, does a great job. And it was whipped up today in the Saponificio Baracino Shaving Grail Bowl, which is full of that beautiful scent now. The soap makes lovely lathers, the bowl. The razor, superb. The Timeless 0.95 gap, scalloped head, open comb, 3-piece, solid stainless steel. Just superb on a totally different level to everything else in my den. It sort of gives you that where do you go next effect. How are we doing blood wise? Pretty good. Right, I'm going to move on to this, which I finished off my face shave with. I tell you what, post shave feel with this is tremendous. Dries in very quickly. I thought it was going to be really greasy and oily. Smells good and it's full of menthol. Really cooling sensation. I've just shook that there, I should have showed you first. 2-phase aftershave lotion. Splits in two, clear on the bottom, blue on the top I think. Got to give it a good shake. And it's got an amazing amount of slickness with it. Good splash. And there's the menthol coming now. It smells beautiful. It is pretty much a menthol scented splash. I don't get any sort of cologne or anything from it. Like even the Nivea scent. It just smells like a beautiful cooling menthol. And there is quite a bit of menthol in it. So it really speaks to me. And if you like menthol, get some. If you're in America, I don't think you can at the moment, according to Ken. I don't know whether it's over there yet, but it is really good stuff. Feels very oily, I've got to say. It does feel greasy, but the actual post shave on it is superb. I mean, it's a bit I've got really shiny chrome dome now, but that will dry in, it will absorb, and it does a great job. Brilliant. Well, that's me, guys. I use the Allen block as well. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm almost at the 30 minutes, my usual head shave sort of times, but I really enjoyed that, and it's as good a head shave as I've had. The R41 is still a cracking shaver though for the head, it definitely is, but this one feels so much safer in your hand rather than having the R41 where you've got to be a little bit more on edge when using it, and it's still super efficient. So that was literally 2 passes and I pick up the same as the R41 for a much less aggressive feeling razor with just superb, absolutely superb. Anyway guys, thanks very much for tuning in. If you have not subscribed yet, click the button down here. If you have subscribed, you've come back, thank you very much. You guys have been hanging around for sort of the last 8 months, and even my first few subscribers. If you're still coming back, thank you very much. I'm really enjoying the videos. I've got loads of soaps coming through now. Not too many colognes. I'm not a scenty, cologne sort of guy, fragrances and anything like that. It's not my sort of thing. I just love to shave. I do have a small collection up there. I'll probably add to that every now and then, but it's just not something I'm too bothered about. I just enjoy the scent on the soap, and then I just spray my usual shit on, just everyday crap. So anyway guys, thanks very much for tuning in. I'll just show you that before I go. If you haven't seen it in my other video, you can see it's starting to split now. Blue on top, clear on bottom. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.